Welcome back. Looking at physical, let's get straight into it. Isn't for us. We created something phenomenal. Don't you agree? Don't you agree? You got me feeling dumb rich. Nothing else plenty compares to it. Don't you agree? Don't you agree? I'm not right with you. I know you got me back, and I know I got you. So come on, come on, let's get physical. Let's have fun. Yes, baby, keep on dancing, make a bang out of joy. So come 'cause this one's pretty nice. Digging it up, oh, needs to go sleep. Now next to me, crying with you. I know I'm back, and I know I got you. So come on, come on. Let's get physical. Let's have fun and noise. We keep busy like we ain't got a choice. So come on, come on. Let's get physical. Hold on, just a little tighter. Come on, hold on. Tell me if you're ready. Come on. We keep on dancing. Let's get physical. Hold on, just a little tighter. Come on, hold on. Tell me if you're ready. Come on. Baby, keep on dancing. Let's get physical. Great. So one of the things that we can definitely see is I am still quite just searching for the registers, the right notes, and where I want to go with this. And particularly in the beginning, it's very volatile. It's yeah, I'm just still trying to figure out the right pocket for that. You know, where do we exactly? But it's a beautiful key. It's a beautiful space. It's just something that isn't, you know, I guess for my voice, it isn't as supportive. I find that it's definitely more supportive for a female or a soprano range. Has more feminine quality than the masculine quality. But that doesn't mean that we should be scared of it. I think that it's important, that transition, and we can create a nice contrast, a nice blend between the masculine and the feminine, and working with something that perhaps might be more soprano and more falsetto, and creating an interesting mix. It's just a bit challenging because you're just trying to find the right space for it. Yeah, but I feel that we've developed quite well over the past 10 days or so, and we're getting a good space for the voice. I find that once we sort of hit the right space for beginning, for come on, love isn't for us, we created something phenomenal, right? Once we sort of hit that, then okay, like, all right, that's my base. Let's work around that. And I am, so with slight change, so from here we go up, and then we finish low. So in the previous ones, we sort of started here, then I made some changes, and then we sort of slowly go up, and then we sort of maintain, but then all the way at the end, we sort of go all the way up. And then try to go like falsetto. Well, I decided that I'm still going to go there. It's not that we're trying to avoid or anything, but it's just it felt smoother. Felt smoother going there at that moment because it's a natural sort of progression, and then it just feels good to sort of come back in that same space. You know, from art perspective, it feels like it's sort of you're coming back to the same space again. So you start with "Common love isn't for us," right? And then as you're building, right, it's like adrenaline keeps on rushing in, right? So you're going on this adventure, right? But then I want to sort of conclude and come back to the same spot. So you sort of go on this adventure, but then you came back to the same spot. Yeah, that's sort of what I'm thinking. Because I find that if you sort of finish high up, it doesn't really work for the song. It feels like something's unfinished. But this way, it feels like, lights out, for the noise and the bell, la 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 la, let's get physical, oh, right? So like, it's like we're getting physical, right? And we're sort of concluding and then coming back and then finishing where we started. It's a nice sort of arc of the story. So I found that just naturally it would work better for the piece, and I think that we're on the right track. It feels good, and now it's just about sort of because see, I'm still searching. For some pieces, it's much easier to reach that sort of higher notes and registers. It's just naturally where that key is. It's easier to get to notes. But for this one, it's quite challenging. I really have to push it, and still, because here it's okay. Oh man, this is just annoying. Okay. Okay, so we're still searching, but I do feel that it's doable. It's going to take a bit of practice, just really stretching it out. We'll really get into that falsetto stuff and all that, which I don't really like. I prefer it to be a full note. Yeah. But overall, happy. Some chords are still sort of, particularly when I am really just, we just need to be careful of those because it can ruin the piece. But overall, happy with the progression, happy with how the vocals starting to fit in, and happy that we're getting a bit more energy now into the piece. We're making it lively. We're bringing out emotion. We're going with the song. Now it's just, I think this going into log 11, week 11, it's about working with that new sort of structure and arrangement, and then from there changing it up, working with the vocal, and with the vocal start incorporating that. And I think the studio version helps with that, and just making that range and vocal sit better with the piece. I think that's gonna be the sort of key there. But overall, yeah, we're pushing forward and making some good strides and developments to what we need to do. All right. Okay. Thank you so much for joining me for physical, the instrumental, and the piano with the vocal. If you're stuck with me for all this, thank you so much. Enjoy the practice takes of the piano and the vocals, and I'll catch you on the next one. All right. Much love to you all. Thank you so much for your support and for joining me for this. And I'll catch you on the next one.